our candidates were still complaining about multiple registration of voters, and some have gone extent of identifying that one voter is just like 300 or less a kilometer from one polling station and another, meaning I vote here, I go 1 kilometer, I also vote at second polling station. How have you tried to correct that error, which was still being complained about even today? Then secondly, by yesterday evening, in fact today, we talked about candidates of Kawempe South parliamentary election. They are not yet heard about the verdict, whether their nomination is being challenged or they are still candidates. We'd like to hear your position about that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chair. Nyamwiza Hope is my name, sign language interpreter and disability advocate. There is an issue that came up among the persons with disabilities. They are seeking clarity on the support or assistance. Are they supposed to pick assistance of their choice, or is the Electoral Commission going to provide assistance for persons with disabilities, especially those that are visually impaired and the amputees? They would love to get more clarity on that. There is some confusion circulating out there, so you could kindly clarify. Thank you.
My name is Fred Kaji from Bukede TV. My issue is about stray ballots, because if I put the ballot of the president in the box of MPs, and this ballot box is going to be counted first. So supposing the other ballot is found the other one, when you are counting the second take, do you bring it back and you put and tally it on this first box? We just want to understand what is going to happen with those stray ballots. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord Chair. My name is Joseph Seruoza. I work with BBS TV. You've spent some good time about Kalonde Kakube. I don't know why you scared and other security agencies. But my question goes to the trust. I don't know whether you know that some of members in the general public don't trust you and your commission. What are you going to do to regain that trust during this time round, starting tomorrow? Another question is about, the commission denominated some candidates, like Matthias Walukaga. There is a rumor that these members or candidates are going to appear on the ballot paper. Is it true, and what is the intention? Thank you, Lord Chair.
Thank you so much, Lord Chair. My name is Mike Komwa. I work with UBC TV. Now, there is tension, even with the observation from your address, about voters keeping a polling station. Having, I would say, failed mission to ensure that Parliament is the law that allows voters to keep around the polling station, pushing that they don't keep around, even when the law allows them. Aren't you going to face legal challenges and questions after the elections? And how ready are you for whatever will come out? Thank you.
Lord Chair, you may answer those questions from the part where you are there.
Thank you, our guests, for the questions or issues you have raised. Now, I will start with Mr. Lukomwa's question. As I said in my address, and as we've been articulating in previous engagements and addresses, the Commission is very much alive to the legal provisions, the Presidential Elections Act and other electoral laws pertaining to the presence of voters or other persons at a certain distance from the polling station. We are cognizant of that law. However, our bone of contention or our point of emphasis or focus is that from when you contextualize that law in the practicabilities and realities on the ground, as we gathered from previous elections, we find in most cases the gatherings of these people for long hours, supporting different candidates without anyone imposing upon them the manner, the orderly manner of their presence at that location or locations, is a precursor to something that results into disruption or even destruction of the materials at a polling station. And we have seen this, we have the evidence. In 2021, as I said, we saw that happening in several polling stations across the country. And the results from those polling stations could therefore not be declared. Recently, we saw what happened in Kawempe North by elections. We also, when people invaded the polling stations, or polling station destroyed the materials, and 14 polling stations were rendered no results, as it were. Secondly, these people have a tendency of creating an intimidating, threatening environment, particularly to the vulnerable voters, the women, the elderly, persons with disabilities, the issues that I pointed out in my main address. So we are saying, if our desire, if the quest and desire of every Ugandan of goodwill is to allow every citizen who is a registered voter to come and cast his or her vote without any fear, without any hindrance, let us